I started this when I was a freshman in college, actually. I was doing research on packaging and bees with one of my sustainability professors. I went to my mom, I was like, hey mom, I got this idea. And it's called Co-Bees. I want to make all natural lip balm, personal care products. I need a little bit of money to, just get the base ingredients. So she gave me $200, went onto Amazon, bought, all the raw ingredients that I could find, the beeswax, the butters, the oils. And really just spent that whole summer formulating. It was like 3 months, and then I worked as a lifeguard. So I ended up towards the end of the summer passing it out to, everybody that I could find. I would go home from my shift, make 50 balms in a little hot plate in my bedroom floor, mixing up waxes with a pipette, filling them one by one, and then I would walk around to the pool.
That is awesome.
And then hand them out to people at the pool. So that first summer is really where I kind of started to figure some things out. So I had a day where I made $3,000 in sales. That was the most money I've ever seen in my entire life. My bank account, I remember it hit. I was so excited. I was ecstatic.
Such a good feeling.
Yeah, and then I think a month later, I had a day where I made $10,000 in one day. And then towards the end of the summer, like 2 weeks before classes went back up, did the 15 grand in sales one day and went on my campus portal, exited out of all of my classes. And since classes were online, I just told my dad, I'm still in school. But I was just in the basement making lip balms and trying to market all day.
Kobe, your story is so amazing, and it really touched me. I did the same thing, and I dropped out of college. I ended up starting my business, so I hear that. My dad today obviously looks at me and he's like, honey, you made the right decision. I bet your parents are so proud of you.
Yeah, my mom was a huge proponent of kind of help. She started a couple businesses when she got out of school as well, because I was going to school to be a doctor, actually, at first. That's what I wanted to do. I went to summer camps for it. I took summer classes, shadowed surgeons. When I went to my mom that summer and I was like, hey, mom, I think I might want to switch from trying to become a doctor to make lip balm. And as crazy as it sounds, she was like, Kobe, I understand, go with your gut. And that's kind of what's propelled me forward, to have the confidence to be able to do some of the things that I'm doing. That year, we did about 30 grand. The year after that, we did about 200. And then last year, we did 864,000. And this year, we've already done a little over 1.5 million to date.
Ooh, wow. 1.5.
Wow.
Like, wow.
That trajectory is quite
huge growth.
quite large. But what was it that made that change?
I just learned how to run Facebook ads, like TikTok, posting videos. That's really what I know how to do. I'm, Gen Z, I'm a young kid, I know social media.
Do you know your ROAS, your return on ad spend?
It's about 2.5 to 3.
Okay, that's a little light. But my question is, for an investor, I look at this and say, if you know your ROAS and you know your CAC, your customer acquisition, and I give you 300,000, why wouldn't you just use that to pour it on the fire? In other words, you don't need anything else other than more capital to spend more on advertising.
Sure.
What does it cost you to acquire a customer?
Right now, blended, it's $14, $15.
What do you make on your average order?
$32. Our main SKU was like a 6-pack or a 6 to 9 pack.
Though, it's a lip balms. The rest of this stuff is a fraction of the sales?
Yes, so lip balm is about 75% of our sales. The rest of it is personal care. It's about 25%.
This little unit right here costs $5? I mean, you sell it for?
Sell for $5, costs 26 cents to make.
What are you going to make this year?
So I think we'll finish the year with around $3.5, $4 million in sales.
What are you going to make on that after you pay yourself and all your employees?
I think we'll net about $700,000 to $800,000.